The stream begins!
Hello! Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Aetherflux Hunters. It's D&D in space with bounty hunters.
Space!
Whoa!
Yay!
There's the camera. That's not auspicious begetting. Wasn't even a cat involved that time.
No, that was just gravity. This is Isaac
Having
Newton's fault.
re-entry issues.
The heck just...
Oh, man of a certain age.
My tripod is screwy.
Zip.
Well, when we last left our hunters, they were still in the midst of their first dungeon. They had successfully defeated the...
I'm sorry now?
They successfully defeated their the goblin boss and a giant Kruthic that had emerged to try to waylay them. In fact, it was a relatively... well, I wouldn't say it's easy combat, because I know some of you are pretty banged up. In fact, that reminds me to bring up my battle sheet. But you did win the room. Now, let me see. Oh, no, I can't find it. Well, I'll find it in a minute. Let me finish the recap first. You are in search of a crystal that will power a moisture farm in the middle of the desert, which will allow you to to bring in willingly your first bounty, one Rimble Kitchard. The second part of your quest involves you going after an ancient and sacred scroll for a Gith Enlightened. If you can provide him with that scroll, you can earn his protection for the same farm, thus not only providing Kimball's family with water and sustenance, but also a guardian against the dangers of the desert wastes. So far, you're doing pretty well. We are down. Oh, Rid, are you running Sesh?
Yeah, I'm gonna run his stats and stuff, but I wouldn't be too hopeful on me role playing much as him.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So we are down a player, but we have the character at hand, so that will get us going. So we pick up our action as the hunters are enjoying the spoils of war, looting the boss room here, and they found a locked door, and that's where we'll pick up the action.
Nice. I think... Did we finish looting? Did we finish searching the room? I
feel like we looted the room pretty thoroughly.
Let me just go over what you did find.
Sure.
Okay. You found a lot of notes that need to be updated. You found 10 gold pieces on the goblin boss. You found a key. Yep. You found a pass key, which was probably to that closed door that was down below that you already opened. That would explain how they get
the fancy
back and
key?
forth. Yeah, there was a fancy key that probably opened that puzzle door that was in the north of that puzzle room. You also found a potion of healing, which Quitlick, I believe, immediately consumed.
Aye.
And a bag of holding. You also found the pieces for a suit of armor. There's a bunch of unfinished sword
bag.
Yeah, currently in the bag, and there were a bunch of unfinished sword blades. I don't think you did anything with those. The armor was built for goblins or hobgoblin-sized creatures, but you probably could have it resized, or you could try to string it together yourselves, but with varying degrees of success. So yeah, that's where you're at.
Cool. I'm gonna step away just for a second. I realized I don't have my little tiny notebook I like to write notes in. So,
okay.
Who's opening the door? I cast guidance on them.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay. There you are, Abraxas. Good lad.
Sesh is going to go along also and do his usual help with finding things and whatnot. Which I can't move him myself, so
Oh, you can't.
no,
Oh, let me. It's just controlled by Arnoff.
that's strange.
Let me try
Are
to
you on?
reassociate it.
Are you on pan view instead of select?
I can move Arnold.
Oh, Sash, yes. Where the hell
Right.
is he?
Southwest next to Quiplek.
All right. Okay, I'm going to change his control to you, I guess. So you also have control of
There
him
we
now.
go.
Hey. Whoa, zoom.
Boom. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to investigate the door first before Sesh does.
Well, Sesh is going to offer help with that.
Okay, I'm going to take a look to see if there's any traps.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
With advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
That's first roll is a 10 plus 6 for a 16.
Okay.
And a second roll if necessary. Or no?
Well, you have advantage. Always take the advantage.
16 plus 6 for a 22.
22. Very good. See? What were you searching for? Traps?
Specifically for traps, yes.
There are no traps on this door.
Are there any obvious mechanisms to open the door?
There is a keyhole in a
We
handle.
do have a normal key.
Does the keyhole look like one of those the special keys keyhole where it doesn't have any teeth or anything? Or is it a regular keyhole?
It's a regular keyhole.
Out of the two keys that we have, one of them is obviously not for this door. But I have another one that I have marked as normal key in my notes.
Yes.
Does that look like it might fit in there? Does it look like there's a match? Like, is there a red key with a red slot?
There is. It has teeth. It looks like they would slide into the hole.
Okay. I'll take the challenge. Yeah.
Okay. You slide the key slowly and carefully, being delicate, gentle, if you will, into the hole. Click. The door opens. And you see.
I think this is the key.
That's
Well,
why
yes, it would
you're the
appear that way.
brains of this operation, Alexis.
You see, if I could get the gosh darn thing to work right.
I noticed
Yes, reveal,
your
not continue.
map is a lot larger now. You have the other maps connected now.
I actually, this is.
Did you
Yes,
remap it?
I put it
That's
all together.
fantastic.
Oh, wow.
That's very
Wow. That's fancy AF.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what the hell are we looking at? There is a pile. I turn around and say to the guys, "There's a pile of spaghetti in here."
Pile of spaghetti.
Is
Okay.
it Mama's
I find that
spaghetti?
hard to believe.
There's a sweater it's on.
All right, what are we looking at?
Okay, inside here you see there is a blue crystal
Ooh.
in the corner. There is also 2 potions.
Just
There's
sitting
a
on the floor?
scroll.
Oh,
Well, they're on shelves and stuff, but I don't have that kind of
okay.
furniture.
All right.
There's a pile of rope.
Oh, was
There's some
that the
sort of-
spaghetti?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a there's a globe of some sort here, and there appears to be some coins and gems, sort of haphazardly tossed in the corner.
All right.
Sesh would like to check for traps as he makes his way towards the gems and coins.
Of course you would. All right, have him roll.
You know.
I was gonna say
Gotta-
that seems like the most in character thing that Sesh would do.
I'm trying. Investigation, you said?
Mhm.
This room either screams. I say this to the others. This room either screams treasure or traps.
It
So
could, of
it's a
course,
16
be
for
both.
investigation.
Was it?
16.
Why not both?
You do not find any traps.
And how much coinage
Okay.
and whatnot is there?
It's silver coins, and there's about 200 silver coins.
By
There's
silver coins to silver pieces.
silver pieces. Yep.
Yeah, and it's
and
what, 10 to 1 to gold pieces.
that
It's
sounds
it's
right.
like the metric system.
believe.
Everything's 10 to 1, I think.
So what is that in freedom units?
Well, I don't know
Do
what
they
that
still
is
have
in bald
Electrum?
eagles.
Do they still have Electrum? Because that's probably freedom.
Electrum is
I put
totally still a thing.
Yeah, I put it back in the game, even though Calvin doesn't play with them. But yeah, you also found about 50 gold pieces worth of gems at a glance. I mean, obviously, I could make you guys work for this stuff, but for the ease of
All right, 50
Your-
gold piece
your,
of assorted gems.
for the ease of just bringing things down right now,
Yeah.
and I need to bring up D&D Beyond.
I feel like Sesh would try to sleight of hand the largest gem there,
Oh,
I
he
think you're
100%
probably
would.
accurate.
and then bring the rest of everything to everyone's attention.
So I'm guessing there's only 25 gold worth
You
of
know
gems
what?
that we find.
Quiplik is wise to him, so I'm gonna roll whatever the DM says because I'm watching him.
Okay. Why don't you give me a perception check
Sure thing.
with advantage because
Versus-
you are hip to
Okay.
the deal now.
Versus my sleight of hand.
Yeah. Don't tell me out loud. PM me. I know you guys wouldn't screw with it. Just
Yeah. No, that's totally fair.
In the Discord chat, does it DM you?
yeah.
I rolled with advantage a nat 20, so
So no, don't bother there, Red. So
Yeah.
yeah, Quip, you happen to notice some sticky fingers involved here with Sesh.
Sesh, that particular gem there, is there a reason you're attempting to separate it from the other gems?
Well, I was going to polish it. Maybe it'd be worth more if it
A
had good
likely
shine on it.
story, and I'm sure someone else might believe.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know what there is to believe or not believe, but they're all here, and you all know about it now.
All right. So I take it you're just gonna throw these into the bag of holding for now.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So the gems, the coins go in. There is a small sphere of thick glass in the shape of a globe on the south there, and then there's the crystal up in the northeast corner.
Mm-hmm.
Arnolf is going to tromp his way next to the crystal.
Okay. It is a blue crystal. Do you have any kind of arcana?
Why don't I see
Arnolf.
Quiplik on
I have
the
a
map?
-1 to Arcana.
Oh, there
I
it
could
is.
do
Arnolf's
okay.
just gonna be. He's just gonna be like, do you think this is the crystal thing we were supposed to find?
It's actually
I
not
certainly hope so.
What skill are you thinking instead?
Arcana for detecting things. Why can't I shrink that damn thing? Well, it should only be about 5 feet wide. It's not taking up two spaces.
It's not a size large crystal.
It's not a large, no. It's a beefy boy for a crystal, but it's not that beefy.
Oh, so it is like a 5-foot crystal.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a big. Pardon my French. A big crystal.
Is Arnoff trying to take a look, or hey Skippy, you want me to take a look at that thing?
it would be better than me looking at it. I don't pay much attention to the magics and all that.
All right, I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check on the large blue crystal.
Go for it, Stephanie.
Got a 19.
Session's gonna give some advantage with that because he does use magic.
All right, I've got a 19 plus 6 for a 25.
You are pretty sure this is the crystal you're looking for.
Yeah, so this is the thing that'll help power the. I think this is the thing that's going to help power.
These are the droids we're looking for.
This is the droid we're looking for.
Why didn't I think to make it a droid? Damn it.
Can write
Trash
on it.
can.
I think Quip's probably gonna go check out those 2 potions.
Okay. How did we do this last time?
Taste test.
Taste test.
Yeah. Uncork, sniff,
Yikes.
dip.
Yeah, they're probably healing potions.
Cool. 2 of them. Likely to be healing potions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is everything going into the bag of holding?
Well, you guys can divvy it up. It's up to you.
I'm okay with that if that's easier.
In the instance of potions, I think it's actually the best idea to just decide who's going to have them and then let's hand them out.
These make sense, yes.
Now, I myself
Tiger?
am capable of healing magic, but, Rhett, unless I'm greatly mistaken, you probably are not. Can you digest a healing potion?
That's
He can.
Sorry, that's in character. Out of character, I absolutely believe that Warforged
Yeah.
can do anything.
Yeah, that's
much.
not. There
Yeah.
used to be some question about that, I think originally, but no, the healing magic's working on them now.
I'm thinking giving them to give one each to our brutes here.
I'm with Abraxas. Our frontline men are going to need the quick heals.
Arnolf, take
Okay.
one. Rhett, take
Yep.
one. Yeah. We
I
still
wonder
got,
how these taste.
Have you ever
Don't
tasted
try
a
it
healing
These
potion
taste.
before? They taste a bit medicinal, in my opinion, but they get the job done.
I always imagined Sprite.
Spray it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I don't know
totally
why.
picture, like, kind of like a cough syrup deal. Sort of sweet, but sort of unpleasant, too.
So that's why I
Robitussin.
imagine Sprite.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Sprite, when you first open it up and take a big slug, is very sweet, but it's so effervescent that you're like,
Mm. Oh, yeah. I could feel that.
So I
That's
guess
the
the same
healing
idea.
magic. It's the effervescence. That's how you know it's
it's
working.
working. Jinx.
Alright, will the giant blue crystal fit in the bag of holding, or is this something we're gonna have to figure out a way to carry out of here?
I think you're gonna have to figure out a way to carry it out of here. I don't think it's gonna fit in the mouth of the bag.
So
Could probably rig up a
Abraxas-
sled or something.
Let me take a look at this rope here.
Okay. You look at the rope. There's about 60 feet of rope here. You can kind of figure out.
Nice.
It's a silk material. It's about 3 pounds. What are you doing with it?
Does it do anything weird, like if I snap it or try to hold it straight?
All right, you hold it straight, and you see that as you pick it up by the handle, you see there's a word written on the rope.
Is it in a language I can understand?
Yes, and you can make up the word.
I am afraid that is a terrible thing to put on me.
Out of character, what languages does Abraxas know?
Abraxas knows Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Sweet. That was just
Uh,
curiosity on my part.
come up with a word in just a sec. Guys, there's this weird rope here with a word on it. Should I read it? I'm
Oh,
tempted.
aye. Well, it's either safe or it's dangerous, and there's only one way to find out.
It says fettuccine?
Fettuccine?
Is that abyssal?
The rope sort of starts to sort of move around, and you have a sense that it's awaiting commands.
Hey, Chief, listen, I got an idea on how we can carry this crystal out of here.
I'm listening.
We can use this. We can use this here dancing pile of noodles here to help carry it out.
Okay. It is in fact a rope of climbing, just so that we're aware.
Cool. Rope of climbing.
I think maybe we can use it to wrap around it. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure this out in a sec here. While I jot down rope of climbing.
Yeah. I'm writing it all down. That was why
Okay.
let me get my little notebook.
We still have a scroll and another thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quiplick's gonna grab the scroll and just sort of like hand it over to Abraxas. You seem a smart fella.
Let me get a crack at this there, Chief.
Okay. One second. I forgot to write this down. In all my preparation, I forgot to write down what this is.
Oh. Well, we can look at the other thing first, too, if you want.
It's a scroll of something.
Ah, the scroll of written words. Yes.
It's literally a shopping list for the last person who.
This is
used it.
when you BS that the scroll is written in an archaic dialect and it's a little bit difficult to decipher.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
All right, Arcana. Well, I certainly don't have advantage on this one. That's a 7 + 6 for a 13.
You're not really sure what it's about.
Perfect.
Scroll of question mark it is.
I pick it up and I kind of look at it. And...
You can tell that it's written in arcane words. Okay, it is probably some sort of spell scroll, not the scroll, the ancient and sacred scroll you're looking for. This is more of
That's what
a magic scroll that you can cast. Either you just can't quite wrap your head around it right now, or maybe it's above your pay grade in terms of magical ability.
I hand it to Quiplick, and Quiplick, think this is something you might be able to use down the road?
I don't know. I suppose I'll take a look at it. Same deal. Arcana check. See if I know what the heck it is.
Too convenient to have the scroll and the crystal in the same.
Oh
room.
yeah, that would be.
Sorry,
And the exit.
Yeah.
there's a slide that takes you right back outside. Run.
Ta-da! There's streamers and things that come down.
So yeah, should I do an Arcana to see if I've got any clue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You never know. I mean, I've got a whole plus. Oh my! I rolled a nat 20 again.
Oh my god,
not.
that's what you need.
It's a 21 adjusted.
It is a spell scroll of stone skin. That's
Stone
4th
skin.
level.
Okay.
So I don't.
Stone
I
skin,
actually I don't
4th
remember how that works with scrolls. Do you have to be of that level or?
I don't know either. We can look it up.
Okay.
Well, I know the way.
Off.
I believe the old way
Can.
was
Fourth
you didn't
level.
have to be that level. So long as you could read it, you could cast it.
Okay.
That was one of the only ways you
Yeah.
could cast spells.
And I
once
know
you're level.
wizards can copy
And
these
wands.
things. Otherwise, they're one-time use.
Right.
right?
As you read it, the letters
Yeah.
disappear.
Yeah,
Did that
just
change?
sort of- No, that's still the same.
Okay.
but
Yeah, and then you
wizards can copy
transcribe
them
it.
into their spell book.
Right.
I so want to play a wizard one day. I never have.
Yeah, wizards are cool.
Yeah.
Sesh is going to look into this little glass orb here.
Okay. There's directions written on top. It says spell image.
Spell image. I am AGE.
And the bulb lights up.
It just lights up.
Yep. It is emitting light right now.
So he's gonna pick it up,
Okay.
give it a little shake, look into it, see if he
Ask
is there
again
anything
later.
going on.
As you handle it, you realize that there are different settings that this globe is capable of. It could get a lot brighter than this.
He's gonna shield his eyes and then hold it up and make it go as bright as it can go.
Just happen to have that.
So
Daylight floods the room.
nice. When I was DMing the one shot, it was a horror themed. We were doing it in the dark, and this lights up. So it's been on my desk ever since.
As you cover your eyes from it, you kind of flinch and you drop the globe, but it hangs in the air.
He's gonna turn it off quick.
I saw this
Okay.
in a cartoon once. It didn't
Poke it.
end well.
Poke it.
It's not glowing green and talking, is it?
It's not the Lochnar.
I saw what it did to those guys. Get the fuck out of here.
It is not the Lochnar. It is a drift globe.
I was gonna say poke it. Will it follow us?
Drift globes are a great item.
Okay. And who's are you taking that then, Arnolf?
That was Sesh
gonna
poking
put it
it.
in the
Oh, Sesh?
yeah.
Is he just gonna
Just
bag
gonna go
it
ahead
for
and
now?
Put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yep. So give it to him to bag it.
Bag of holding. Bag of holding. Whoops. Just making notes. Bag of holding. In case there's any. And who's taking the scroll? Was that Quip?
Just quick look.
Yeah. I guess I'll keep it since I was the one who. I'll put a Q next to it in my notes.
Okay.
Let me see. Arnolf
And if it matters, I'll
took
hang
the
on to the rope of
potions.
climbing.
Okay.
Cool.
Who has the bag of holding?
Sesh does.
Sesh.
Sesh does.
Sesh. Bag of yoink.
Yep.
Good old bag of. Oh, where did that go?
Yeah,
Bag of
right.
convenience. All right. That pretty much clears this room out. You saw this crystal.
Yeah.
Is this crystal safe to touch?
There's one way to find out. Abraxas touches it. Give me a saving throw versus death. No, just kidding.
And
Ow.
just
One down.
Ow.
Actually, as Abraxas touches it, there's a crackle of energy. It's sort of akin to static electricity. You know, you experience in the winter. So there's something of a generating field to this crystal, but it is, you know, if you were to grab a hold of it, it would be all right to hold. You'd think for a while.
My horns would uncurl and stand on end.
oh man, Arnold's mane just goes.
Snoofer.
As a matter
kitty.
of fact, I do grab it and touch it to Arnold.
Oh,
Well, that is interesting.
You just keep that to yourselves.
sidle back and pat down his mane
All right,
and his arms and his face.
Is he doing this? Is there a way? I don't. rope of climbing. Can I
Yes, you
somehow tie it around the crystal to assist in carrying it out of here? I don't know if that's really
I don't actually
necessary.
know what the rope of climbing does offhand.
I put a link to the rope of climbing
the
and
chat.
the drift globe in the chat.
Thank you.
If I remember rope of climbing from days of yore, it was one of those things you could cause it to go straight and kind of put it up against something and you can climb it.
And we're
Pretty much.
bonus
I'll read the
action.
description
Okay.
just for the audience too. Okay, this 60-foot length of silk rope weighs 3 pounds and can hold up to 3,000 pounds. If you hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word, the rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move toward a destination you choose. That was not the mute button.
No, that wasn't me. I don't know what happened.
The end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it, and 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination, up to its maximum length away, or until you tell it to stop. You can also tell the rope to fasten itself securely to an object or unfasten itself, to knot or unknot itself, or to coil itself for carrying. If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear at 1 foot intervals along the rope. While knotted, the rope shortens to 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb it. The rope has 20 AC and 20 hit points. It regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes as long as it has at least 1 hit point. If the rope drops to 0 hit points, it is destroyed.
This may be a weird question. How can I estimate about how much the blue crystal weighs?
Yes, by picking it up.
Well, figured I already poked it, so.
Oh. Okay, you lift it up, and it's a 5-foot crystal, so it's relatively heavy. You probably would estimate it's about 35 to 50 pounds, somewhere in that range.
Okay, any way to know how much weight a drift globe might be able to carry? 58-ish pounds,
Ha.
maybe?
Unlikely.
It doesn't say anything about carrying anything.
Out of character, I think a drift globe can float itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
And that's
about
like its
Yeah.
whole deal.
I was trying to come up with some kind of contraption where I could use the drift globe's free-floating abilities and get it, have it basically hang underneath it and carry it.
So Quip's gonna walk back into the room with all the dead dust goblins, and he's gonna start like looking, like kind of eyeballing the tent, sizing up the table. Like he's trying to think to himself, how can I jerry rig something up here so we can drag this thing? Like some kind of, you know, like if there was an injured person, you might make a litter to drag them. That sort of idea.
Oh, we can
Okay.
make that out of leftover tents and poles, which are in the other room.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's true. What kind of check would that be?
I have no idea. And I don't want to be presumptuous and just suggest things that I'm good at.
Let me take a quick look at a skill sheet here.
It's a good question.
I mean, it could be. It could be a bunch of stuff. There's no
Well-
engineering skill. Is there? What do I roll to
No, I'm
MacGyver?
surprised by that.
You could try a sleight of hand check to assemble something, but first I think you would need to figure out if you could do it.
Sure.
It's not really Arcana, but
Just an intelligence, or
yeah, I think just a straight up
Just a
intelligence
straight int check. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
You-
5. I rolled a 5. Oh
You're
wait, hang on.
dumbfounded.
It's a 6 adjusted.
You're
Well,
slightly less dumbfounded.
it's a thought, but I'm not really
I-
sure.
Abraxas sees Quip like picking up a chair and holding it up into the air, and looking at it upside
Yeah,
down.
like like I take apart the tent, but then I don't actually do anything with it. You know,
So
like
I'm gonna make it an intelligence check as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at a 14 plus 4 for an 18.
Yeah, you think you could definitely fashion something, some sort of litter to either drag it or to be carried between two of you, or
All right, Chief, put that part down. I think I can figure this out.
Sure, and I set the tent poles down.
Alright. So I'm not sure what we need to do to build this thing, but let's build this thing. Let's have an A-team montage.
Yeah.
By the way, check out that video like I sent you guys earlier.
Oh, I can't wait to look at it.
Also,
All hands on deck.
share that with the group later. Yeah. Okay. So with advantage, do some sleight of hand checks. Give me two to see if you can do this. If two of you can put this together, so give me two people making checks, and the other two can assist.
Okay. Quip will be an assisting person.
I too will be an assist, so maybe Sesh and Abraxas will be the rollers.
Money, big money, no whammies.
All right, Sesh.
Did you say there was advantage on this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. First roll is 2 plus 3 for 5. Let's try again.
And sleight of hand for Sesh would bring me up to a 19.
And I've got a 12 plus 3 for a 15 for my second roll.
I think you guys are smart enough to put together a litter, and you get the crystal. You tell me, how do you want to do it?
Yeah. Do we want to drag it behind us, or do we want to try and like do a stretcher and have two people carry it between them?
It would be easier to just drag it behind us, I think.
Trying to think if there's any way we can use the rope of climbing to our help.
I'm sure it'll be useful in a future situation, perhaps one that presents more vertical challenges.
Yeah, how about Arnoff, Rhett? How about you two? Between the two of you, you think you could make like a stretcher? Or if I make a stretcher, think the two of you guys can carry it on the stretcher? I think.
Oh yes, would be easy.
All right, that's what Sesh and I are doing. We build the stretcher for the two big guys to quite literally carry it like a World War II era stretcher.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, you get the crystal secure. You are carrying it between the two big guys. Okay, the next question is, where are you bringing it?
That is an excellent question.
Because you don't have the right scroll yet.
And we can't really bring it with us.
And there's
How
another
about that
door to
room
go
we
through.
rested in?
Can we lock that door? We've got the key, do we not?
I was about to say, yeah, can we keep the room secure?
Which room are you talking about?
The vault room.
The one we're in now?
Oh yeah, well you could lock it. I mean, unless there's a bunch of home invaders that come along and pick the lock and kill everybody.
And what are the odds of that happening a second time in one day?
I think in the room that we found that had the secret door that obviously not even the inhabitants knew was there.
Yes.
Yeah, you did pick that open, and you were able to lock it from the inside. You might be able to lock it from the outside again. You don't think you have a key to that, but you could try to reverse pick the lock. Of course, there's always a chance you could never open it again, and then, well,
And then we break it.
That's when we do Ben Bar's lift gates.
no school like the old school.
What say you guys? Which room you want to stow this in for now?
I say the room we rested in.
What do you think, Rat?
That works for me. I'm good with that.
Aye, the room with the stove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nobody used that room.
All right, so I'm just gonna hand wave here a little bit. You get the crystal down there. You put it in. Are you just leaving it out in the open?
Well, I'm trying to remember what was in the room. There was a stove. There was a well.
Yeah,
We
water
could
fountain,
take the tent fabric and just sort of tarp it over the crystal to cover it up at least.
It's gonna drape it. Simple.
Yeah.
There's refuse in room 14. I'm gonna grab some of that, drag it down, and place it around the top of the upside down
Okay.
stretcher, just to make it look like a pile of garbage.
All right. And then I'm going to just say for the sake of expediency, you managed to lock the door again. And you are now free to make some other decisions.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, it's room 12 that we stashed it? Okay, great. I can see it on the map now. Cool.
Is the refresh my memory, Chris? The path all the way to the north, coming out of the room that Zaz was in, is that a path we had not gone down?
You had not gone down that way yet. That's why it's still cloudy to you.
Okay. I remind the others that there is a path up there, but there's also the fancy door to the south. The puzzle door, so to speak.
The door in the first room you came in that was locked from your side.
Yeah.
I think I would like to explore the unexplored path before we go opening any fancy trick doors.
Yes.
So
Plus, I
that's-
am a little worn out from the previous rages. All of my abilities are currently out.
You do have the opportunity to rest here. It might mean you miss
Oh,
your
okay.
first check-in, but
We'll
you-
miss the. We'll
But
miss
we
our
do
drive
have a contingency plan for that.
to meet him at the tavern or whatever.
he'll come back in 2 days later, or you could try to meet him in the town.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Health-wise,
yeah,
I'm still pretty good, but I
but
have
your rages
no
are
rages
tapped?
left. Yep.
I mean,
I have no spells,
yeah, I think
but I can only
it's-
cast 2 anyway.
Well, I mean, we're first level. So can I.
Yeah.
So,
Six
yeah,
points.
I think...
This is tough. Part of me wants to press on.
Like cheap nails.
Maybe we check out the top path and then take a rest if we need it.
That sounds good. I've still got enough spell slot to heal if we need it. So, yeah, we could probably handle one more if something
Okay.
happens.
All right, Tiger, let's do that.
Okay, so you're all up here.
I guess we can move our.
You go past
Yeah,
the magma Mephit's
where
forge there,
yeah,
which I forgot
let's
to put
be-
the forge back in.
Whoop, whoop. Here we
Oh,
go.
Cool.
Ooh.
Holy
Buried in the
Oh, you look at you, fancy style. I
I
forgot
still
about
don't know
that.
how you do that.
What is this,
That's
Tom Tom?
You'll have to off stream. I want to be shown that. That's fancy, and I love it.
Yeah, later on.
Alright.
But let's not
So-
waste our viewers' time.
Okay,
Since
as
I can't
you-
see this.
as you meander down the winding pathway here, you realize this is a little bit rougher than some of the other passageways. It might be more natural, or perhaps just less finished than you've noticed so far. And it does terminate into about a 3-foot hole within which you can hear water running.
Can we see what's on the other side?
Of the hole?
Oh, it terminates there. So
Yes. There's a hole. There's about a 3-foot hole there, and you can hear water running from inside it.
And then it's just like a wall behind the hole.
So dead
I'll
ends
reveal.
and hole in the ground. That's
Yeah, hole in the wall. Yeah.
hole in the wall. Okay.
Okay.
So I can make my mouse work here, for goodness sakes. That didn't work. Come on, mouse. Like the world's worst battery-powered mouse.
Come on, mouse.
I don't know if that helps at all.
It does.
Oh, okay.
So that looks to me like part of the water source that was for the furnace. In the room to the west. The underground river.
Are you looking into it?
You peeking
Yeah.
your head in?
Yeah.
Okay, you noticed.
With stealths, I think, for Sesh
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
Arnulf would stealth as well. All right. Well, we're both terrible at it. Sesh only pulled an 8. Arnulf pulled also an 8.
You kick a whole bunch of rocks into the water.
Yeah, not your best move, but apparently there's nothing around to hear it right now. As you look in, you are able to see the waterway running a little bit more. It runs both east and west. The water is flowing from from east to west, as if it was going back toward the forge room.
Yeah. That's definitely what that is.
You judge the depth here to be about 3 feet deep. The water is cold.
Are we able to move up that far
What do you mean?
so that we can get a better look at everything back here?
It's a wall. It's like a river tunnel.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, basically we're at the edge of the path that drops sort of down into the underwater river that feeds that Zaz was using at his forge.
Yep.
Well, listen, we can wade the water.
And I realize I've been saying the wrong thing. It's running from west to east. I'm a moron. Sorry.
Up is down, left is right, west is east.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs laying down together.
Mass hysteria. So we can either jump in and wade to wherever it's going, or which
Just
doesn't
thinking
seem like such an obvious thing to do.
Aye, they'll never see it coming.
A stealth condom.
Oh no, you didn't. There's a silence. God damn it! Just why? I'm at a loss. I think Abraxas being tinker-minded, is more fascinated by the promise of going to that puzzle door. But me as a player, I'm like, I want to
It's
dive into this
tempting.
water and walk downstream or whatever.
It's tempting.
It's very
You definitely
tempting.
could crawl into the hole and get into the water.
So I make.
I
that
mean,
one. I say
Last
Abraxas-
session,
Let's do that.
we determined that it's not like a strong current, nor is it terribly deep, right?
Correct.
3
on
feet.
both accounts.
I mean, what's life without a little bit of danger?
You know what? It's water. I think Sesh would be trying to push the turtle in.
Yes, maybe after he fell in, he would smell a little better.
I would like to repeat once again that 1, I smell very pleasant. 2, your mother. And 3,
3, C number 2.
but then after having told Sesh off, Quiplik totally does jump into the water.
Okay. You are
And,
in the
um,
water.
And he gets
Cold.
he gets his trusty shovel out. Oh, it's cold in here. It's very brisk.
You're almost retracting to your shellers.
Well, just my tail.
I was in the pool.
I love that. Never mind. You can almost
Yeah.
turtle up.
Ooh. Yeah, it's very brisk. Fair warning. Fair warning. It's quite cold.
All right.
It quenched my. I'm not gonna finish
There's a
that
junior.
sentence.
There's a junior member. in there.
Junior, yeah.
Yeah, that's. I had to stop myself.
That's all right. I think Rat's on his earpiece.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Anybody joining the turtle in the water? Or?
Yes.
Come on in, the water's fine.
All right. Rhett's next.
Sure. And
Cats
then-
hate water, but here goes Lionel. God damn it, Arnold. Stop doing that.
Or
Yeah.
jump again.
Abraxas has been waiting for the big guys to go in first. So.
Okay. Reveal areas. Okay, you can. It's pretty dark in here.
Hey, Chief, pull out that light ball.
Aye, Sesh, pull that ball out of your bag.
Get out.
Get the ball out of the sack already, will ya?
Get the ball out of your backside.
You out.
So he's gonna pull the
Excuse me
drift
while I
globe.
whip this out.
All right, there's bright light for 20 feet. And then what was the other thing? Oops. An additional
apparently already
and dim
marked
light for an
daylight.
additional 20 feet. So that means you can see.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, drift globes are amaze balls.
I didn't. Wow.
Yeah,
See, does it
super great item.
follow
It
us
doesn't sound
automatically?
like much, but they're super useful.
It's a little tight in here.
Oh, it gets narrow. We're gonna have to go single file. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna acknowledge.
Yes.
It
We're
does
all just
automatically
gonna
like
let
the
that
fall
one
out of the
go.
Tailpipe.
As you get a little closer, you see that it sort of flows this way, where it disappears through a wall.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. You can see that it kind of goes into a bit of a pool. As you go down a little further,
Is there an even flow to the water?
it seems like it's calmer at the T going to the south, and it seems a little bit more agitated as you go to the east.
So it starts picking up speed more east.
Okay. Actually, I think Quip might take a quick look at the pool type area from the T.
Okay. And come on, mouse. Work, mouse.
Oh,
my
you
God,
think you're
first through a
fancy.
wall. No, no, no.
Hey, Rhett,
Fine.
you joining us for a swim here?
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
You see a
look at that.
statue in the middle of the pool in the room.
What is... Oh, I moved myself too close. What does the statue look like?
I will tell you as soon as I get to that description on my. I think I
Hey,
need a new
Chief, what do you
battery
see
for
up
my
there?
mouse.
Hang on, my eyes are still adjusting to the light.
As you poke your head into the room, a sense of peace eases your stressed nerves. No fungus glows in this room, but a warm golden light emits from the statue of a winged humanoid in the middle of a small pool at the northern side of the room. Upon a closer inspection, well, you can only see the back of it, so you see some pretty well-defined feathers and a gossamer type gown.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I mean, I got a pretty good vibe about it. I'm gonna go and like walk around the statue and take a look at what it looks like from the front.
There's an extremely well crafted statue of a motherly woman figure.
Okay.
And is he alone in there?
Seeing a chance to get out of the water for a moment, Arnolf is going to follow up on the shore here. And Sesh will also come in here as well.
So now that I'm looking at the front of the statue, this winged, you described it as being somewhat of a matronly woman. Do I, or
Beautiful, very beautiful.
beautiful though? Okay.
But like in a mom sort of sense rather than a fetching lass sense. If that makes
Alright.
any sense.
Sure. No, I got it.
Oop.
But do I recognize this? Do I think it might be like any particular deity or anything?
Give me a wait, is religion a thing?
Religion's still a thing.
Yeah, religion
Yes.
check. 30 years. It's running
Yeah,
right.
I know.
37 years.
Every so often, people will say something, reflex save, and I'm like, yeah, dex save? Sure, I mean, it makes sense. Alright, religion. It's a 17.
That's pretty good. You think it is some sort of angel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn, I wish Sesh was here. Sesh, you feel a special tingling in the base of your skull.
His
As if
bard
something
sense is tingling.
slightly awakening on you.
Huh. Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Can you tell, like, from what direction something like that would be?
From the
giving him
statue.
that? He's gonna try and do his mind thing at the statue, I think.
Okay, what's he
Out
say?
of curiosity. Hello, is that you that's doing that?
Yes. Come, my child. Bring your friends. Then you all can hear the voice in your heads. My children, come. Come and be rested and restored.
Well,
What in the nine hells?
I think it is perhaps from the other direction.
Oh,
Indeed, I am. My name is Gabriella.
insight check?
Go ahead, go for it.
Where are you? Well, if I go to sausage page. $18.
You get a good feeling. You think this is probably on the up and up.
So, guys, I feel like this might be okay. I'm not getting any weird vibes from this one.
I might even go so far as to say good vibes only.
like, what's her deal there, Sparky?
You may talk to me too, devilish one.
Oh,
I do not judge you.
the deuce.
Not in the water, if you please.
What are you there, Scooter?
As I said, my name is Gabrielle. I am not actually fully here. I believe you would most likely call me an angel. As I said, I am not here completely, but if you wish to rest and you need a moment to gather yourselves, I will watch over you.
God damn it, we should have brought that crystal in here.
Language.
Oh. Sorry, Ace. Gabriella.
She's immobile, but you get the sense she kind of nods at you.
Psychic nod.
There's nothing else in this room. There's the pool and the statue, correct?
Is
Yeah,
Other
there's
than
that
the
a door?
exit.
That is a door.
Yeah, except for the exit.
How much dry land is there?
5, 10, 15 from the pool edge going to the door, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30-ish feet wide.
Okay. I mean, that's enough for a campsite, is it not?
I mean, there's room enough for, yeah.
Yeah, we ought to be able to get our bedrolls out and whatnot.
Before we do this, do you know what is behind this door or down that other path?
I have a sense. You see, long ago, I was part of a team of angels. We went to battle with a demon and his minions in this area. We proved victorious, but we could not completely smite the evil from this place. The dead, sadly, do not rest where they lay.
Did area.
And as for myself, I have been unable in this form to move about the caves to check on things. I know that is what's to the south and to the east of us. As to what is to the west, I am not as sure. I feel more of a living presence was there, but now searching, I don't feel much living in that direction.
Out of character, is the west where we just murdered
Yes.
raided about? Okay,
Yeah.
yep, okay.
West, southwest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. There is slightly less life than there was there previously.
Oh. Were you smiting evil?
Yes! Yes, we were!
Most definitely.
There was...
Make a persuasion check.
Uh-huh. I feel like I never make charisma-based characters, and...
We were at least smiting neutral.
What'd you say? Persuasion?
Yes.
It's a flat roll, friends. I roll an 11. I mean, we were definitely smiting. They seemed evil.
What is your alignment there, Quip?
That is a good question, and I will see if I
If you
gave
don't-
him one.
Okay, so if you don't want to say it out loud, you can just...
Oh, sure.
whisper it.
I mean, let me, literally let me look, because I have many characters, and description. Oh, yeah. He's a neutral good boy.
Okay. She says, I sense some conflict in you, but I will take you at your word for now. There is a great threat to the east of us. I can feel it flowing in the water around me. It threatens to taint this pool, but I keep it clean.
Aye, well, I think after a good night's sleep, we could, vanquish some evil. I'm up for vanquishing evil.
Yes, that would be lovely.
So,
How strong is this thing?
I have not seen it myself. As I have said, I am immobile. But my sense of it is a vile, undead creature of some magnitude.
This is the dead thing I was promised to fight. Perfect.
aye, putting
haunted area.
putting undead to rest is kind of a big deal for me. So, aye, we should rest up.
Abraxas literally coughs that out. That's not me as a player.
Oh, that was in character. That's an
Both
important note.
Haunted.
You could say that, Devil Spawn, yes. There is a certain amount of undead haunting this area.
She ain't wrong in calling me that, Rat.
I
Nope.
I mean, it's when the horns fit.
She's got you pegged pretty good.
It's nae his fault. He was born that way.
Well, are we spending the time to take the full rest then?
Yeah, like out of character, I totally vote for that.
Yeah.
Also,
We've been apprehensive about it due to the amount of time it takes.
I feel like at this point, it's a calculated risk, but I say we take it.
All right. There are future opportunities to meet back up, so
Right, exactly. We did have a plan for this.
the only thing I still worry about is what. And I say this in character.
Okay.
I'm still worried about what the hell Berg is up to. He's still out there.
That man troubles me.
But I'm not against taking a nap.
Do you think he put any sort of tracker in that automated stalker of his?
Oh, you mean the one that's on the hood of the...
The one that's on the hood of the
thing you
car that
rode
we
in?
rode over here. I forgot what we call him in universe.
A runner.
Scott?
Runner.
Runner.
Yes, the one we mounted to the hood of the runner.
Abraxas swears a couple words in Infernal.
Language.
Sorry, Potsy.
Nazi.
I love the amount of nicknames you have pulled out tonight. It was really
The way back machine.
like Chief Tiger. You call anybody cowboy yet tonight? Sparky? Yeah, I mean some real good
Sparky.
ones.
There'll be a cowboy at some point, I'm sure. I got a mental list. I always have a mental list.
This is fantastic. I love it.
These are nicknames I use.
Well, it's actually one of my favorite things about your characterization of Abraxas so far, the way he does this.
All right, let's.
Nazi.
So the Warforged won't have to fully rest, correct?
They don't have to sleep, but
Okay. But in order to recover hit points, they
They
have to actually
stay aware, but he sort of has to. It's kind of like an
I'm
elf
like a
low
low power
trance,
mode.
right?
I'm like in like a sleep mode.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
fully shut down.
So it is like elves then, right? If that's
A little
still-
bit.
I think it's similar.
similar
Before-
effect. I think
Yeah.
the flavor of it would be
The
different.
flavor of it's
Yeah.
different.
I like your standby mode idea though, Rick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
Sleep
like it.
mode.
Power saving mode, totally.
Yeah,
like
it's like
those from
the
Red
green
Dead.
light turns red, right? I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
something similar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before we sleep, I think Quip might ask Gabriella a couple questions.
Okay.
So Gabriella, you're a being of angelic origination. Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Do you serve a particular god or pantheon?
Yes, I serve Tyr.
Ah, Tyr. I've heard good things. I'm not religious in the strictest sense of the word.
Yes, you are an interesting one. You claim divine energies, yet you offer your loyalty to no god.
On Tortuga, our gods are a little bit different. I do venerate my ancestors.
Yes. This
But I-
is proper.
I try.
I pass no judgment. I sense the goodness in you.
I appreciate that. You're a very sweet lady.
Your pathway, though, may be different than you anticipate.
Oh, aye. Do you have some sort of divinatory senses?
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Just that sometimes in the course of an adventurer's life, you're not quite sure where you're going to end up in your beliefs.
That is a fair point. And I've always maintained that one doesn't have to be religious in the strictest sense of the word to notice and sense the presence of the gods at work.
Yes.
I have been a sailor for many years of my life, and I'm not ashamed to say I've prayed to my fair share of gods in my time.
Give me a persuasion check there, Clint.
Sure.
You can have advantage too.
Cool. I was gonna say, up next, I'll tell her a fisherman's tale if I have to. Persuasion. That's a 15.
Okay. You feel a general benevolence towards you from the statue. Okay.
Cool.
Quithlick, what brings you and your friends here?
Bit of questing. It's, shortened version. We're after a man, to collect a bounty. We were going to bring him in alive, I would like the record to reflect.
An evil man?
Moral gray areas. He's broken some laws, and he will have to pay for his crimes. It turns out that, well, he's been on this planet. He, has started a family. He has a wife and a small one. She's ill. It's, bit of a tale. Anyway, so we've had a slight change of plans. We're now helping this man out. His daughter being ill, a bit complicated. We're finding a thing to help her out so he can take her off planet and be safe. Also, oh heck, so what do we found the one thing, but and also there's a Gith. Have you ever met a Gith? Weird fella, long hair.
You feel the full presence of the angel, sort of like if she could move, she'd be like right up in your face.
So there's this.
Did you say a Gith?
Aye, a Gith. I know there's two kinds. He's one of them. The good type, we suspect.
What is his name?
Herm. Do you know him?
Indeed, I do.
Is he a good fella in your estimation?
You hear like a light laughter, like music. Yes, I have a very good opinion of him.
Oh, excellent. Because we're going to do him a good turn, so he will in turn do us a good turn. We're after a scroll of some importance to him.
A scroll, you say?
Yes. It's a magical mystical scroll. We've come to take it away. I'm so sorry.
I was just thinking the magical mystery scroll.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Scroll.
The magical mystery scroll.
Oh, I almost didn't break character saying that, but it was too funny.
You get the sense that Gabriella is contemplating something.
Okay.
I know of this scroll.
Do you now?
I know of it very well. It is dear to me because it should go to Herm.
Oh, excellent. That's cleaner than I was expecting.
Unfortunately,
I
the evil in the room to our west is between us and that scroll.
well,
Perhaps if you were to defeat that evil, the scroll would be available.
Sorry, technical question to the DM. Did she really mean west?
I meant east. Damn it. Yes,
Okay,
east.
just checking.
okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for this correction. Yeah.
We'll fix it in
Don't go with me in
post.
the woods.
Give that compass back here.
All right.
But
Well,
rest now. And that's where we're going to take a break.
cool. Intermission. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Might want to reset my HP on here.
In my house.
And
Anybody who was away, you successfully take your long rest, so you get to heal up. And sorry to the chat, we don't know how to do the chat bot. That's only something robot.
yeah,
and,
only Robot and
Spork
Spork know how to do that. We are, unfortunately, yeah. We're botless. I know everybody likes the bot. I like the bot. It's a good bot.
You know what? Forgot to inform everyone on how to do this fun little thing.
Oh, the fancy thing.
So, all right, just really quick.
Sure.
Left click your dude, like you're gonna drag him around.
Yup.
Right click once, that'll start the line, and then just right click in the spots where you want him to go. So you can click around and make little waypoints.
I
And then
hate to ask you to repeat that. Can you repeat that? Left click your dude.
Hold left click, like you're gonna drag him.
Hold left click. Okay.
Hold
While you're
left
holding
click.
Right click once, that'll bring up a line,
Uh-huh.
and then right click in different spots where you want them to go, and it'll set little waypoints, like little nodes. And then when you let go of left click, it'll go along the line.
Okay.
I still didn't do it. Anyway.
Let me
Sucks
see
when
if
you're
this
trying to
works
do
here.
that on a trackpad.
Here, like
it
this?
might be a little difficult.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
So
Oh,
Oh
the
my
person
gosh.
who does it won't see it
Nice.
for
Yes.
everyone else.
yeah, that looks like somebody knocked over the bingo roller.
Well,
Anyway.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing it the not fancy way. I only have so much
Okay.
room inside my brain.
So you find yourselves in this peaceful room, under the protection of this angelic statue figure, who is and is not in the room. It's like an aspect of herself inhabiting the statue. As you rest, you converse with her a little bit. You find out there's nothing you can really do for her. She's not trapped here. This is just sort of, she can choose to tune into this aspect of herself to kind of keep tabs on what's going on around her, although she rarely does that anymore unless she senses a living creature. And as you contemplate her suggestion of defeating the creature to the eastern room, she gives you some advice. She says if you were to go through the water, you would come upon it rather quickly, but it would be at an advantage. Conversely, you could go through the door to the south there and have more of a chance of sneaking up on it. However, that you may encounter many minions along the way. So you can either go south through
Mm-hmm.
other rooms and other monsters, or you can try to take it on directly by going to the east.
Abraxas, you were pretty hot to open that door, as I recall.
Yeah, just because of the cool-looking, puzzly nature of the thing. But I don't know. Going south to find a sneakier way to get to where we need to sounds more my speed.
And more chances for glorious combat.
Or Q. Looks like you got a thought in that.
Oh. Or I was just going to say, whatever comes, I've got my shovel. I'm for sneaking.
So out of character. To the south, it was potentially fight a few more foes, but be a more stealthy approach to where we need to be.
Potentially,
Or-
yes. Or you could go that way and
Mm-hmm.
be quicker, but you may be giving up an advantage, or if not giving up an advantage, you might be pointing to whatever's in there's advantage.
My vote's to go south through the door.
I do as well.
It's 2 for south.
I also vote south. Rhett, how are you feeling about it?
Well, if everybody is heading south, I figure we may as well go along.
Good answer, Ed.
Travelers, before you go, you should know this. You may return here one more time should you need my assistance again. But only one more time. After that, this room will be forever closed to you.
That's fair. You've been very helpful, Gabriella.
I wish you luck in your quests and on the paths that you tread, Quiplick.
I thank you kindly.
And with that, the door rolls open. You see a long passageway going south.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for opening the door there, Gabby.
You're welcome, Devil Spawn.
Which she says, non-judgmentally.
I'm surprised that's all she called you.
Even if it's judgmental, I'm not sure Abraxas would take it real personal. All right. Let's take a peek down this hall.
All right.
Yes.
Wow,
that's a lot of bad guys. I mean,
So if we're sneaking, that probably means we're stowing the drift globe.
Probably, yeah.
Is it dark down this hallway?
it is. This is not like the sand or the dust goblins areas
Oh, there's no
where
pre-light.
they were actively using torches and stuff to get around.
Right. So
Before you rush down there, let me just give me a second.
Sure.
Who
Who
can
all
and cannot
has
see?
dark?
No dark vision.
Arnulf has dark vision.
I forget where that is.
I feel like tieflings have dark vision.
I think
It's-
I do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
60 feet. Dark vision.
Cool. So I would say, either.
Arnulf will take front.
Okay.
Can a Warforged have dark vision?
I don't think
I don't think
Warforged
so.
have dark vision.
You'd think it would.
We gotta mount a flashlight to your head, Red.
I was gonna say.
Could get him.
Install
So
'em behind
actually,
the
in Aetherflux Prime, we picked up goggles of dark vision. Well,
That's true.
One set of them.
Those exist.
So those do exist.
And BGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome.
all right. Where am I? Okay, so give me stealth rolls.
Let's do this.
Everybody.
Everybody. Oh, and that 20 on stealth.
Stealth.
23.
Good rolls
Hot.
for both.
I'd rather
Wow.
that 20 for combat, but
Mine's I'm rolling decently well. That means when we get into battle, it's gonna be bad. It's a natural 19, which makes it a 19.
21 for Arnulf and 18 for Sesh.
You guys think you are being pretty stealthy.
Yeah, just wait until I start walking.
Give me a marching order.
I
Arnulf
think we
up
said
front.
Arnulf up front.
Oh, Jesus, trash can.
Uh-huh.
I mean, by the gods, trash can, could you possibly make any more noise?
Aye, Rhett, I think you might need to tighten up some of your outer coating.
I think the water did a little something there. My goodness.
They clang like this.
Clang, clang,
Clang again.
clang again.
All right.
I stealth up to that corner. Yeah.
Okay. Session
Oh, we got a switchback.
Okay. Approach corner and look around it.
What is that? Ew, what is that?
A sick green light fills this room from the diseased luminescent fungus on the walls and ceiling.
Oh boy.
This oval room is about 30 feet wide and about 15 feet long. You see an exit to the south from where you are, and that's pretty much all you can see from your position. It stinks of death in here. Death somehow preserved and continuously rotting. It was obvious that nothing but rats had been in this room for decades. Piles of fleshy, rotting bodies litter the floor.
I'm going to whisper back to everyone. It looks like someone was here before us. Lots of dead bodies.
I'm gonna move up so I could get a better view.
I'm going to stealth around to look around this corner.
Okay. To move off a square, like you don't always have to move a square. You can hold. You move. Oh,
Was it hold alt?
There we go.
Ah, okay.
You can see a little bit more.
Do these bodies look like they've been dead for a while?
It's hard to tell from where you
I see no movement other than maybe ratties.
are. You don't even see rats right now.
But there's a glowing fungus, you said.
Yeah, it's sort of a bioluminescent fungus on the walls and ceiling. So there's a sort of sickly green glow in here. It definitely smells like rotting flesh, though.
I just want to make
Not
it
a pleasant
well
sound.
known that
Smell.
I'm not a big fan of this room. You go first.
Give me perception checks, Arnulf and Braxis. And Sesh. No, Sesh can't really see anything where he is.
Plus dark.
Ugh, damn it.
It's not dark. There is. It's like.
Oh yeah, the bioluminescent
Yes.
glow.
I got
So,
a 9 plus 1 for 10.
16 for Arnold.
So what were your rolls?
16.
10.
Okay, Abraxas, maybe because Arnulf's blocking the way slightly, you don't really notice anything. But Arnulf, you notice there's some movement in the pile of bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna lean back and whisper back to them. There is something in that pile.
Q, Cleric, get your turtley shell up here.
Aye, just a moment. I'm coming.
Think we need you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to ban a stupid comment from the chat, and I got distracted. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm here. So wait.
Oops, that's the wrong thing. Sorry.
Whoop.
That actually, roll 20's fault, because I definitely did not click that.
I was about to say, and so are the demons.
Did this just turn into a game of Doom?
Yeah.
Dibs on the BFG.
Arnolf, as you look on, bodies lurch up from the mounds of flesh. They sort of stand there, not quite knowing where to go, but sensing the presence of your heart beating and the smell of the blood in your veins.
Whisper back. It looks like zombies.
Right.
I
Well,
hope you are all ready.
shovel.
Is there out of character? Is there any advantage to using the daylight brightness level on the orb globe, floaty globe, eyeball, light ball thing against
Are
the
you?
undead?
I don't know. Why don't you give me an Arcana check, and then you can consult the link I sent you.
I'm guessing not, but
I honestly
Oh.
don't remember. I'm trying to set up my battle board here.
not with this roll. I got a 3 plus 6, which is a
I think
9.
I deleted something. Damn it. Yeah. Well, unless, yeah, you don't know.
I don't know.
They're there.
You can cast a daylight spell with it.
Roll me initiative, fellas. You're taking a little bit too long here.
Okay.
The flesh bags have sensed you and are trying to amble towards you.
Ooh, nat 20.
Wow.
Damn it. Alright, initiative.
Should I do Sesh's initiative separate or?
Yeah. It's, yes. Let's see here. He's using that. Firaxis is 17. Wow. You guys are like one off from your previous rolls from the last time you fought.
And Sesh is going to be very slow with an 8.
Are each of those counters? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? That we can see.
Yes.
There we go.
I think. Hold on. I am not looking at my screen right now, John, so give me
That's fine. That's fine.
second.
Take your time.
I am looking at my screen, but just not.
No, I know.
Hey, Chris, can you give me just a moment, AFK, real quick?
Sure.
Okay, it'll be just 1 minute.
Okay.
Does Kuplek have
What?
Does Kuplek have undeady cleric-y goodness?
No, that happens at level 2. Turn undead.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I was
Yep.
just,
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
We'll
Just
level
checking.
eventually if we don't die. Right?
This actually.
Chris, like we're gonna level at some point, right?
Well, honestly, you guys probably have earned enough experience to be level 2 now, if you were counting points. But
I mean, I'm not.
Abraxas actually says that to Kuplek, by the way, and turns around and says like, "Cute, you do have some kind of undeady."
Yes, I can
goodness."
sense them. They're right there.
Does this mean I too am cleric?
you have a special sense called eyes.
Yeah. I actually do, even at level 1, have a special detecting undead thing right now.
I think
I've
we
got
all
the
detect
eyes
them
of
right
the
now.
It's Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
Why don't we get going? All right, so the order is Arnolf, Abraxas, Rhett, Quip, and Sesh. You guys all rolled way better than the zombies, so Arnolf, why don't you lead us off here?
No
Do you
time
roll?
like the present.
Do you roll for the enemies as one?
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as they're one kind. If there was a mix in here, I'd roll them separately.
Understood.
The green stuff, like this stuff here, that's the algae or the fungus.
So
Oh,
I'm
map again.
going to.
Okay,
Or actually,
green
that might be a
stuff's
dead
just
body.
fungus.
That's
Or it's a
that's
corpse?
pile of body.
Oh, it's a green corpse. Cool. There's fungus
Avoid
growing
it.
on a corpse. That's lovely.
Yes.
Avoid it.
So I'm gonna run through there to here so that I don't leave anybody's threatened squares.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at this one.
Okay, he'll be number 1 then.
Let's see. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a rage too.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a lion in a cage.
Is there that? What was that skill where you could swing in a circle?
Greater
Nope,
cleave
no
doesn't
cleave.
exist anymore.
No
Or cleave, yeah.
cleave.
What?
Dude, that was so
What was
OP.
what?
I know it was, but if he's a barbarian, come on.
Cleave
I mean,
was broken.
It
'It
3.5.
sounds
Just greater
cool.
cleave.
Greater cleave
was
with a
awesome.
5-foot step in between. You could literally lawnmower through everything as long as you're
You
one
could-
shot.
Yay.
Absolutely do it.
In Neverwinter Nights, I used to take my guy,
Yeah.
Basher, and I would just used to
Yeah.
populate the field with enemies to see how many he would kill in one round.
Yeah. we would try to kite them until they're on you.
Nice.
Okay, so to hit is. What's my bonus here? Does 15 land?
Oh, that's a good question. I should probably be checking my stats. Yes, it absolutely does.
Oh, good.
There's that moment of apprehension. You're like, what, does it? It does, right?
I'm like,
Please say yes.
but there's zombies. So. 10. Total.
10
Slashing.
damage into number 1. Number 1, you have an axe wound. But it is still standing. You lop off some of its rotten flesh, but like sort of this vile gas escapes from where you slashed it open, but it still stands.
Lucky.
Up
And
next
it's his
is
turn.
Abraxas.
Okay. I'm gonna take a move action and stand here. We can move through each other, correct? So
Yes.
if anybody needs to get in, okay. I do that, and pardon here. Yeah, okay. I load up a blue test tube into my ye old blunderbuss, level it at this character in here.
Which one? Okay, I'm calling that 2 then.
Yep. And firing a ray of frost for an
Shoot.
18 plus 6 for a 24 to hit.
You hit the hell out of him.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Okay, it is a little frostier.
It does slow him down, if that helps. It's probably slow to begin with, but
Yeah, you know.
movement reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, so I don't. Do I have a way of? Let's see.
I can
Wait,
remember
there is a status marker for that on these guys.
Oh. Snail. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. I put the order in the chat there. Rhett, you're up. Is he back? Yes, he is. Okay.
Let's see here.
You gotta move. You are 5,
Yeah, I got
10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to about here or here. Or even here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Shall move from there.
Oh, wait. That's fine. Nothing. I'm just looking at the horde to the east. That's
Yeah.
okay.
So the guy here is hurt, and I'll go after him, try and maybe
Which one?
Yeah.
This guy with the snail on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit. That's zombie 2.
Okay. That is a 9.
To hit?
Yes.
Total. What'd you roll? What was your die roll?
4 plus 5.
A 9? Yeah, you actually hit. Roll for damage.
I guess they're slow. And zombie-like. And undead.
It'll be a 9. 1d6 plus 3. or
Rotten
6 plus
flesh
3.
flies, and the zombie teeters back on its feet, but it maintains its balance.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Got a lot of tough hombres here. I suppose that was in character, but I don't say hombre. I say whatever the infernal version of that is.
I don't know. Okay, so that's it for Rhett. Quip.
Aye. Alright. Let me see. I was pretty far down the hallway. I think 1, 2, 4. I might be able to get
I think you can get
a
to here.
Yeah, I was
here,
gonna say
or
that'll do it for me if I can get there. I'm not standing on top of a pile of corpses.
here. No.
And then I will. What's the ping? Is it a right-click thing?
Just hold right.
Hold,
Yeah.
Hold right. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay. No.
Hold
It's gonna be
left.
zombie 3.
Oh, hold left. This guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack that
Yes.
guy. Okay. Shovel style.
You say this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a natural 17, making it a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Bueno. Uh-huh. He takes 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. You smash into his rotten flesh. You leave a shovel-sized impression on its chest, but it seems relatively unfazed by it.
Aye, they're tough buggers.
These are tough buggers. I think
Okay.
Sesh is up before the zombies, right?
That's true. Sesh is up.
Let's see. Can he poke around into this spot to fire an arrow here and then duck back in?
Is there room enough in this square for him to stand?
He could stand there, but he won't be able to shoot where Rid is asking. If he stands there, he'd have a shot, maybe here, here.
What about what he was
Here.
saying? If he stands on my space to shoot and then retreats back. Wasn't that a thing?
I can just fire on this guy.
I'm trying to remember what we said before. I think I did allow that
I can't
before.
remember.
I'm not, just because I do it once doesn't mean I'm going to do it again, because if I figure out the rule, but I will allow it again
No, that's
because I didn't figure out the rule yet.
Because I'm just trying to aim for whoever looks to be the most injured and shoot at it.
You do what you want to do there. You can pop out, shoot, and pop back in if you'd like to.
We do. Yeah, there are 3 injured, one of which you can see to the east of Quiplek.
And this one was actually attacked twice, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I'm going to shoot at that one. I'm going to poke into that spot.
Ping it again for me.
The one with the snail.
Okay.
And... wow, really? 19 on the die.
That hits.
Okay, he's rolling a d8. It's going to be 5 plus 8 total.
8 total.
Yep, 8 total damage.
Shot goes wild.
For
No,
damage?
that was. It was
Oh, for
19 to
damage.
hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah.
8 damage. Yes. Okay. My bad. Number 2.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I was like, he already rolled to hit.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I know that
Crowd
feel.
goes wild.
The crowd goes wild.
Okay.
Maybe, hopefully.
Oh, it definitely hits. And it definitely does damage. And as it blasts into the zombie, it is blown off its feet. In fact, it just sort of crumbles off its feet. It's rotten flesh. And it dies. Again.
Some more.
So it
Death
dies
Part
some more.
2.
Some more.
Oh, that's
The
true.
re-deadening.
The re-deadening. Okay, that's good. You killed one. Yay! Yay for you. Now it's their turn.
Oh, there's a lot.
All right. So I'm going to go for number 1 here, /GMO. Yeah, there's too many things to look at. I need more screens.
Same, to be honest.
Does a 19 hit you, Red? Or not Red, Arnolf.
Yes.
Okay. Take 3 damage.
Whenever you have damage, do you round up or down? You round up, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
Okay. So I'll take 2.
Is that from your rage?
Big mad, hurt less.
Cool.
Okay. So it claws its nasty, grimy hand across your chest, leaving scratches in your torso, but you seem to shrug it off pretty well.
Well,
All right. This one's going to attack our blue friend here.
no, he's not.
Oh, yeah. A 21 hits you.
Oh, yeah. I don't even have to look that one up.
And my dice roller just took a poop. You take 4 points of damage. As it smashes its fist into your head.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to take damage. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Got it. Don't like it. Got it.
Okay. This one, let's see, I'm going to go with this one here. Attacks our turtley friend. Ooh, damn, I'm rolling good. 20, non-natural 20 hits you, I assume.
We don't want to hear that.
A dirty 20? Yeah, it still hits me.
You take 5 damage.
I've had worse.
Smashes you.
You guys pack a wallop.
Was it basically just like a fisty? Do you just smack me around? They don't have weapons, do they? Okay,
No, they're just using their hands.
got it. All right.
That's
Does it
Five.
fit?
disgusting.
Does a 15 hit you, though?
No, that'll bounce off.
All right, so the one right below you misses. And come on, mouse, please work, you piece of crap.
I can't believe you didn't run to get batteries during the break.
Wah, wah.
It's not necessarily batteries because I've changed those, but it's just I don't know what it is. It's a cheap mouse.
Wonky.
This one's going to attack Rhett. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a dirty 20. I'm rolling like fire here. I don't know what the deal is.
We don't
You
like
take
that.
4. You take 4 damage, Rhett, as it smacks. into your metal, and
Ow.
somehow that damages you internally.
Did you
Yeah, I was playing with a
just
laser
have
pointer.
a laser sight
Yep. Yeah, I did.
on your face?
Yeah, I did. That happened.
Okay, let's top the round.
Oh boy.
Arnolf.
All right, continuing my attack on the one I'm right next to. Swinging for. That wasn't a very good roll either. 11.
That hits, actually. These guys have very low armor class. As you
Lucky
know
for
from
me.
Rat hitting with a 9.
Yeah, let's get these bad rolls out of the way now. Ooh, good damage, though. It was 12 damage.
Interesting. Okay. How much damage? 12?
12.
I was just wondering if Matt was gonna notice.
What?
You blast, you cleave it in half, and it falls into rotten flesh at your feet.
Disgusting.
And then I will turn to my next target.
Very good. Okay. Abraxas, you're up.
He is thoroughly disgusted, by the way.
Don't say it.
I won't. But he is going to fire at this fella here, directly to the south.
Okay. I think
We're
that was
going-
number 4.
Going with another ray of frost.
Okay.
Nat 20. Plus 6 for 26.
Okay, so that does maximum damage plus a roll in our overwhelmingly awesome critical hit rolls.
So maximum damage is... It's a 1d8, so that's an 8, and then I get to roll again, you're saying?
Yes.
Yep.
So that's an 8 plus 8. That's a 16.
Any kind of bonuses?
No, that's it.
You blast a big icy spot into it, and it teeters, but it maintains its feet.
Oh, come on now, you zombie
Is that
dead
it?
thing. Yeah. Other than me swearing a lot at it.
Wait, was that one
That's-
fresh before you hit it?
Yeah,
I think it
so.
was.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, as fresh as an undead, zombie can be.
I meant at full
Unfresh.
HP.
Yes.
Zombie.
It's not fresh at all.
All right.
That's a good one.
Where did that? Oh, I see. This is the bottom. Okay. It is now Rat's turn.
Okay. One east of me here. Next to me.
That's been damaged, yes.
Kick his ass, Rhett.
18 plus 5.
That definitely hits. Roll for some damage.
That is a 6 damage.
Okay. Okay. Here's what happens. What are you hitting it with?
Short sword.
Short sword. You stab into the mouth of the beast, of the zombie, thinking you've dropped it, and it does crumple to the ground. But then it groans and stands up again.
Damn, son.
The
That's unnatural.
It doesn't look good. I mean, it is lost more rotting body parts than it has any right to. By rights, it should be down, but somehow you didn't quite hit it in the right spot. Quipflick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my shovel and hit the same zombie I hit last time. Well, I'm gonna attack him at least. I don't
This
know
one.
if I will hit. Yeah. I will. 8 plus 5 is 13. Does a 13 hit?
It does hit.
Oh, okay. Then I will hit him, in fact, for 5 bludgeoning.
Oops. What did I just do? Damn it.
Whoops is usually not good.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Uh-huh.
You smash its brains in, and it
But-
falls.
Okay.
No, it falls.
Oh,
It
okay.
falls to the ground and does not regain its feet.
So he's removed from the board. So.
Okay. That pause made me... That pause gave me pause.
So I am rolling for that.
Okay.
Okay. It is now Sesh's turn.
Okay, and seeing the zombies piling up right before him, he's going to fire on this one next.
Okay. Hope you don't get a critical miss.
Don't you hit me.
Chipper.
We have
17 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And hitting for 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. That was number.
Don't
I
remember
think
the
that one
number.
got dropped once and got back up.
Yeah. That is number. Fudge. Which one is that? I got to remember to number these guys. Okay. That's definitely gonna drop him. How much damage was it?
5.
Oh, that's interesting. Zombie would not die. Yeah, it goes down, but it manages to claw its way back up again.
What is this
Weebles
tub-thumping
wobble, but they
bullcrap?
don't fall down.
What were the big zombies in Left 4 Dead called?
Boomers?
No, boomers would blow up, right?
Those
That's
are
right.
the ones that exploded.
Oh yeah.
Tanks.
Whatever. Yeah, tanks. You're welcome.
Thanks for all the memories.
That's what this guy is in my brain, in my mind.
It's gonna be fun. I don't know. All right,
Too horrible to die.
Zombie's turn. Mr. Super Undead here is going to, let's see. Going to attack Rhett.
This guy's going to be reduced to just a hand, and he's just going to be Thing, chasing us through the entire game, nipping at our heels.
Does a 13 hit you, Rhett?
Does not.
For the whole
This is you. Okay. This guy's going to attack Quip. Ooh, does a 21 hit you? I'm sure it does.
It does. It does, as a matter of fact.
Okay. You take 4 damage.
Okay.
How you doing there?
About half.
Okay.
Yeah, about half.
What am I doing?
And this guy is going to attack Arnulf. 7 misses you, I assume.
Right.
Okay, and that is the zombie's turn. Top of the round.
All right.
Arnulf.
Seeing this thing die twice, Arnold thinks that this guy is worth a good fight and is going to swing at him.
Okay.
Nine?
Yep. That
Oh.
actually does hit.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. Let's do the magic trick.
They're easy to hit, but tough to take down.
Well, at least this one is.
What was your total damage again? I'm sorry.
13.
13. This time, maybe he just needed to be Rhett. Maybe you just needed to hit him hard enough. But he is dropped and does not get back up.
Finally.
He joins the pile of gore on the floor.
Gore on the floor. It's all over the floor.
Abraxas, you now have some breathing room.
Awesome. Can I? I'm going to do one of those moves in checkers or chess where I don't take my finger off the piece. Can I
Okay.
move here without touching that?
No. You've got to go
So-
through there.
So I stay here.
Okay.
Abraxas loads up another ray of frost and fires it at the one directly south, on the other side of the pile of nastiness.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. It's gonna seem like I'm full of quinoa, but it's 20 plus 6. It's a natural 20 again.
Oh, natural 20 again. All right, so double
Yes.
max damage plus roll.
All right, so we've got an 8 plus a 5 for 13.
13 damage. Yeah, you rocked it, but it's still up.
And he's very cold.
Yes, he slowed. Okay, so he is at...
Although in these close confines, it probably doesn't matter since we're all right on top of each other.
Yeah, it gives me practice using these little icons. So.
There you go.
Okay. So you hit 5. Okay, Rhett.
Same one that Abraxas went after.
Okay.
That would be a 14.
That hits. Roll damage.
With a 5.
Total?
Total.
What'd you roll?
It's 1d6
And you had a bonus?
plus 3. It was a 2 plus 3.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I know you're getting back into the swing of D&D, so I just want to make sure you're not forgetting to add your modifier.
No, it automatically has
okay.
bonuses to it. So.
Yeah, D&D Beyond's good like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you run your sword into its ribs, but it doesn't seem to sever its spine or do anything completely devastating to it, so it is still up. Quip.
Yeah, Quip's gonna attack the one to his immediate south.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, that's a natural 18, so a 23.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Cool. A 1 on the die means 4 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, 4 bludgeoning.
Okay, you've done damage to it. It had been to this point. Well, I mean, I won't say pristine because it's a corpse that's walking around, but
Right.
you know, it has some extra damage on it now.
You've added another scar.
Yep. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that's where I screwed it up. All right. Okay. Zombie attacks. Hold on, I gotta take somebody off the board
Wait,
here.
did Sesh
You
get a
mean
chance?
Sesh?
Oh no, you're right. Yes, Sesh.
I would like to lean out and shoot at the slow boy,
Which one?
the one who
The one who
slowed.
got
slowed,
ray
yes, yes.
frosted.
And 10 to hit.
Yeah, that actually does hit, believe it or not.
And deal damage. Ooh, you rolled max. 11 damage total.
Oops. Yeah, we'll roll for shiggles. Holy crap. Unbelievably, it gets back up again. Sorry about that. I've been rolling really well this whole combat. But, it's on unsteady feet here.
That means that when we fight the boss, he's going to be rolling straight 1s and 2s.
There you go. That's one way to imagine it. I'm going to say a 5 does not hit you, Sash, or not Sash, Arnulf?
If
Correct.
5 hits any of us, it's just time to retire the character.
You're
Right.
done. Agreed.
Does a 15 hit you, Quiplack?
No.
Okay, then that's their turn. They did rather poorly. Top of the round.
You roll poorly. Arnulf is up, right?
Arnulf, yep. Arnulf on up. Is that the bat? Abraxas on deck. Rhett's out in the hall.
Might as well swing for the one right next to me.
Oh, we gotta talk Mets news at some point.
That's going to be 24 to hit.
Okay, that definitely is going to hit.
And the damage is going to be 11.
Ooh, all right. 11. Are you freaking kidding me? It gets back up again. Sorry. These are zombies. They are tough. In terms of actually putting them down.
Strangely formidable.
It's unnatural, I say.
Abraxas.
Well. Just to change it up a little here, I am loading up with a red test tube in Ye Old Blunderbuss and firing a firebolt
Okay.
at the one due south who is currently slowed. Actually, not slowed now because it's my turn again. But let's fire again. 13 plus 6 for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For a 9 points of damage. Of fiery goodness damage.
You're not going to believe this.
Oh, come on.
It staggers backwards, almost teetering over, and then it comes back up.
Ping, ping, ping. Oh, come on.
All right, Rat.
Alright. Same one.
Okay.
These carnies have these games rigged. I'm telling you, Chief.
It's going to be a 12.
That is in character, by the way.
12 hits.
For a total of 5 again.
Foop. Zombie Viagra. All right.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Quip.
Quip takes his shovel, and in frustration, he just throws it on the ground as a free action. And then he points at the zombie in front of him and goes, "You bastards don't know when to stay dead." And he casts Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. I have to make
It is a
save, right?
wisdom save, DC 13.
Okay.
I mean, their wisdom has to be nothing,
I
right?
friggin' hope so.
avoiding death 5 times in a row.
Although
seems
they
pretty
have
wise
been
to me.
rolling really well, so it is a
Okay.
gamble.
It failed. So what happens to it?
So
Dang.
it's taken damage already, so instead of a D8, I rolled a D12. It's necrotic damage if it has any sort of resistance or, gods forbid, immunity to that. And
Been
he
necrotic
takes
already?
8 necrotic damage.
That doesn't
How
like,
many?
heal it, does
8.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
was gonna say.
I hope not.
It's like the opposite effect.
Um,
It grows a new arm.
Yeah, right?
But then also dies.
I mean, I would take that as a result.
8 damage.
8.
Yeah, you definitely hit it, but it didn't drop it. It
Okay.
quite enough damage to it.
Without being too meta, did it seem like it took the full amount of damage?
Yeah, it didn't seem like
Okay.
it resisted it. At all.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Is back to Sesh.
All right. Shoot at the amazing undying undead.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 11 to hit.
That hits. These have a armor class 9. Just you haven't figured it out yet.
Well, yeah, I did the math earlier.
My weak sauce
And
hit.
5 damage. Well, it was a 6 on the die, so I'm like, math.
Oops. What did I just do? I just did something wrong there.
Won't you stay dead?
But for real this time.
Boom! Finally, the zombie drops and rises no more.
There wasn't much left to get back up.
Yeah, it was pretty much just hair and sneakers at that point.
Yeah, right? I'm picturing just like chunks of it must have been flying off the whole time.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, it is.
He's going to attack Quip as he's been doing, and he hits with a 20.
Yeah. Dirty or nat?
Dirty.
Okay.
I just noticed it says slam. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
How much damage?
4 damage.
Okay.
You're hurting, aren't you?
I am.
You got 3?
Oh,
Yes.
You're hurt.
Okay. All right, that's it. It's top of the round.
All right. Using the full reach of my halberd, I'm going to just swing from here right from the go. Wow, another 6 on the die, but it does add up to an 11.
That hits.
4. Let's see. 12 damage.
has this one been hit before? I can't remember.
I think once or twice.
Okay.
How much damage again? I'm sorry.
12.
You are able to drive its spine in half, and it falls dead. Congratulations. You've entered combat.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Just gonna sing that.
That means
I'm doing that thing like after you exercise a lot, put your hands on your knees.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean when I walk upstairs?
Like we said, when you exercise a lot. We didn't say how many stairs.
That counts.
When I get out of this chair.
Arnulf is gonna like walk over to a wall and like scrape some of the gross off the halberd.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah. Quip's gonna pick his shovel back up, and there's water, right?
Not
Were we
in
like
here.
standing in water? Oh, okay.
You're thinking
Don't
way
touch,
back.
don't touch that green glowing crap.
I'm not touching any of that green crap. He's just sort of like examines his shovel. I'm sure it's kind of gross with zombie ichor.
Oh, it is friggin' foul.
Yeah. He tries and he wipes it off on the ground a little bit or something to try and.
It's like
Yeah. You're like
snap it.
little yeah. Ah,
Don't
my nice
swing it
new
this
shovel.
way, Q.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Give me a moment. And I'm gonna cast a healing spell on myself. I am at 3 hit points, kids. I'm gonna cure wounds myself. Come on, good roll. Nice! Max heal. I rolled an 8 plus 3, 11 for me.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're back to full health.
not full.
Oh, really?
I'm 2 under my max health. I'm at 14 out of 16. For those of you playing along at home, Quip has a high constitution score, so he lucked out in the HP department.
Okay, well, that's good to know because I think I had your maximum hit points down wrong. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, what do you are out of combat, you are cleaning your weapons off, you're healing, you have exits to the north, you have an exit to the south,
Yeah, let me look at the
and
map
there's a
again.
room here that has grossness in it.
I kind of want to. I don't want to touch it, but I do want to examine the green corpse.
Okay,
I'm gonna move myself.
give me
Yeah.
an investigation check.
Sure. Investigation. Nope. I don't investigate much. I rolled a.
Okay.
It's a 4. I
Nope,
mean, it's
can't
not.
do it. No.
I don't know. Oh, it smells. It smells awful. Never mind.
Okay, but in terms of you're a druid, no, you're a cleric.
No, I'm a cleric.
Give me a nature check because I was actually having you do something else there.
Sure. Hang on. Let me.
Or survival, right? Damn it.
Yeah. I am proficient in survival. So, wait. Apply the same roll or roll again?
New roll.
Okay. Much better. A 14.
Yeah, you understand that this is not anything unnatural. This is a fungus that naturally occurs in underground caverns, and it does
okay.
emit a soft light as a byproduct of its biological functions. It's not
All right.
evil poison fungus or anything like that. You don't want to eat it,
Right.
but like it's not harmful.
Don't
to
worry,
touch.
it's not like a cursed fungus or anything. It's just a dead body who's a bit glowy. You've seen the glowing fungus before.
Can't say that I have, and I wouldn't even think about eating it. Anyway.
Have you not? Oh, well, of course you shouldn't eat it.
He hasn't seen it since he used Desinix. Okay. Anybody else doing anything in this room?
That's because your foot's on fire. Sorry. Super rare reference there.
Sesh is going to carefully scan the room in the event that there's any kind of lootable bags or something around.
Investigation.
I'm not poking anything.
It looks like it might be a little too gross for him to handle. That's an 8 total.
I'm sure he makes a snide comment about how this room smells even worse than Quip does.
Or at least similar.
Anybody else?
Brett, listen, you're like all machine and stuff. You can jab your hands in there. Go take a look.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
He's just saying he's got a poison and disease resistance.
14.
You find a small pouch with some coins in it. You find 12 gold coins.
Hey.
Yoink.
Are you trying to hide that yoink, or are you just taking it
No,
for the party?
just yoinking it from the corpse.
Okay.
Appears we got ourselves a little something here.
We should probably wash that off before we divvy it.
I think that would be a good.
I ain't touching it.
Such as
Gonna touch it.
it's not
Touch
not going in the bag of holding.
Nah, I ain't touching it.
Okay. Well, it is
I'll hold
10...
on to it then for now.
Okay. All right, so it is 10:20.
Mhm.
This would be a fine place to stop.
Well,
you wish to stop.
before we shut down, I want to. So, listen, fellas, we got a path to
Touch
the
it.
south. I'm thinking that obviously goes to the cool door. Got a path to the north. Path to the north goes to where Gabby there mentioned that crap to the east was happening.
Yo, Gabby.
In my words.
Haha.
I'm
Yes.
thinking once we venture forth, we should hit the north exit.
This makes sense.
I don't have to say
Aye.
north. I actually just point in this direction.
Right. Right, we've got some evil to
I think we should
smite.
go that way.
That's our new thing, right? We smite evil.
We smite.
We definitely smite. I mean, that's in our
Smite, right?
But we
I mean-
smite gloriously.
obviously.
There's money to be had, so I smite.
I mean, yeah, that's obviously a concern. I mean, this pays better than fishing.
If there's not a whole lot of money to be had, I don't smite so much.
I mean, sometimes you smite out of principle.
Get the smite for your right.
Ha! That's good. I like that.
All right. So is this a good spot to stop, or?
Yeah, are we gonna?
Probably,
Yeah, if you guys need to stop, we can stop. I could go more, but
Plus,
I
this way we could get actual sesh back in.
Right.
That's true.
That's
for
a
the
good
next
point.
part.
Yeah, before we
That's true.
do anything else.
That is true. I
so you
agree with
did
that.
look up that little passageway a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least get an idea what's hooking around.
Abraxas carefully sidesteps that.
That's about as far as you can see, I think, from that perspective.
Ain't too keen on the bits and parts of bodies and all.
So we're going to call it a session there, and we will try to get back up with you guys next Wednesday, hopefully with the entire group of hunters here.
Yeah.
And I sense a resolution is coming soon. So will the hunters achieve their objectives next time, or will it take them yet another session to get through? We'll find out next week on Aetherflux Hunters. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. Take it easy. Check us Sunday. The one shot that refuses to die is back at it. We're gonna be playing the Terror at Cloak Crest, Part 2 of question mark.
Right on.
All right. Peace out, friends.